"Come on, get ready now," Monica said. "I'm already ready. You just take the car out." Then I came down and Mom said, "Hurry up and go. Drive carefully and come back safely. If it's too late, stop there and come back in the morning." I said, "Okay, no problem." I took the car out. Monica picked up her luggage, sat in the seat next to me, and we set off. Monica said, "This is all so annoying. Sorry to drag you into this at the last minute." I said, "It's okay, Aunt Monica, everything is fine. I was free today anyway." Then we set off towards her house, which was about an hour's drive out of town. An hour later, I stopped the car at a petrol pump. I went inside the store, got 2 chicken wraps and cold drinks in disposable bottles, came back, and both of us grabbed it and got in the car and started driving again. Monica took out the wrap, grabbed me, and started eating her food. I was eating my wrap when she suddenly said, "Yours is quite big." I looked at her, completely shocked. She pointed at her chicken wrap and laughed. "Look how small mine is," and gave me a mischievous smile. I said, "You mean wrap, right?" She said, "What did you think I meant?" I said, nothing. We finished eating, had drinks, and then she asked, "Ethan, do you think this is all okay?" I asked, "What?" She said, "The same, what's going on between you and Sofia?" I told her, "Look, Aunt Monica, she's a woman. After marriage, those needs become a reality. How long can she control herself? Her husband has been gone for almost a year, and to be honest, what a scandal it would be if she went with someone outside. It's better that way, isn't it?" Monica nodded. "Yes, you're absolutely right." I didn't say anything because I understand Sofia's situation. Just being careful, nothing more. I asked what she meant. She said, "Use safety precautions, and tell her to keep taking the pill." I said, "Yes, we are careful." Then I suddenly asked, "Aunt Monica, why don't you have a child yet?" She fell silent, then said sadly, "What can I say? Mike is generally fine, but there is one problem. The doctor says it will get better gradually, and it could happen at any time." We talked like that the whole way. We reached his house first. It was locked. He opened the door, we went in. His mother-in-law's house was a short distance away. She said to me, "Rest here." "I'm going there. I don't know how long it will take. Everything is in the fridge, food, etc. Eat whenever you feel hungry, and sleep if you feel sleepy. I have the keys. I'll come in later myself." I started watching TV, time passed, I got tired, and it was getting late. I started to feel sleepy and went to his bedroom to sleep. I was feeling restless. I didn't fall asleep right away. I hadn't brought any clothes to change into, so I lay down in my pants and shirt and my eyes closed. It was quite late. Then I felt something and I woke up. The lamp was on and Monica was lying right next to me. That is, we were sleeping on the same bed. When she saw me move, she quickly backed away and started looking away. I said, "When did you get back?" He said, "About an hour ago." Then he asked, "Why are you sleeping like that?" Let me tell you about Monica. She's in her early 30s, full of life, and has a very attractive personality. She looks exactly like the Hollywood star, Monica Bellucci, a stunning figure and a killer smile. I said, "I was so sleepy. These pants were uncomfortable, and I didn't have anything to change into, so I just fell asleep." He said, "Okay, no big deal," and turned over. I started thinking, now what? This is wrong. But then I thought, it's okay with Sofia, so why not with her? What would Monica think? But maybe that's what she wants too, or maybe I'm just imagining it. About 45 minutes passed in these thoughts. I thought she was asleep. Something clicked in my brain. I didn't know what I was doing now. She was turning away, as if she was sleeping. I felt like it was a green signal for me, and then I started playing the cricket match. I also knew that Aunt Monica was awake and was just pretending to be asleep. I played the match for a long time and hit many 4s and 6s, and finally I finished the match. I pulled her close to me and said, "Look, Aunt Monica, what happened is happened. There's no point in worrying now. Let's forget it." She immediately turned around and said, "Can you really forget? Do you think it's that easy? How can I forget that my own nephew? And the strange thing is, the way you made me feel tonight, I've never felt so relaxed before. Not even once." Then she added, "And yes, everything Sofia told me was true." I asked, "What?" She smiled and said, "Here's something you might not believe. Your mom, Emily, and my husband Mike, there's something going on between them too." I was stunned. "What do you mean?" She paused for a moment, then said, "Look, Ethan, when..." I was stunned. "What do you mean?" She paused, then said, "Look, Ethan, Since we've crossed this line, I can tell you. Have you ever wondered if your mom needs a man just like Sofia does? What do you think she does to satisfy her need? I fell silent, my mind racing. She continued. Emily talked to me about this last year. I told her she could live with Mike. It would stay in the family. No risk. At first she refused, but I convinced her. She was surprised that I gave in to the suggestion so easily. I told her that Mike was a great guy, treated everyone well, but he couldn't have children, so there was nothing to worry about. She could just enjoy herself. Finally, she agreed. I asked, so when did it start? How? Monica explained how she had set it all up. One Sunday, she deliberately left them alone at home. She told Mike to go to the market but went out herself. Emily was in the kitchen. Mike came in, asked what she was cooking. He joked, smiled, gave her hints. He made a little joke about how his wife wasn't home, so he should feed her. He continued, saying that he would feed her with his hands. They sat down on the couch, and the conversation went on from there. Emily later told Monica everything. I was surprised, but it all made sense. Mom still looked young, full of energy. Anyone could notice her. After hearing all this, I asked when the last time had been. Monica said, just a few days ago, when Emily came here for a night. Then she exploded again. Your mom knows about you and Sofia. My surprise knew no bounds. She laughed. She lives in the same house. Mothers always find out. Children think they are fooling adults. But adults have been through all these situations. They all understand. Dear friends, how did you like today's story? Be sure to tell us in the comments. And share the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.